The Happy Days spin-off Laverne and Shirley was an era-defining sitcom during its 1976 to 1983 run, and many wonder what happened to the cast in the decade since the final episode. With a cast led by Penny Marshall as Laverne and Cindy Williams as Shirley, every actor in Laverne and Shirley left their mark on the show, especially David L. Lander as Squiggy and Michael McKean as Lenny, the titular character's hapless neighbors. Given that so many years have passed since Laverne and Shirley was on the air, several of the original cast members of the Happy Days spin-off have since passed away. Many went on to have highly successful careers following the final Laverne and Shirley episode airing in 1983, whereas others stepped out of the limelight. Whether it's Squiggy, Lenny, Laverne, or Shirley, every one of the Laverne and Shirley cast had an incredibly interesting career after the show concluded. Michael McKean as Lenny Kosnowski, the only surviving original Laverne and Shirley cast member. Born October 17, 1947. In Laverne and Shirley, alongside David L. Lander as Squiggy, Michael McKean became a fan-favorite Laverne and Shirley cast member due to his hilarious performance as Lenny. An endearing oddball with a greaser dress sense, Lenny lived with Squiggy in the apartment above Laverne and Shirley's. He appeared in almost every Laverne and Shirley episode except for Season 8, which only included 5 episodes with Lenny due to Michael McKean filming This Is Spinal Tap. Where Michael McKean is now, the only surviving original cast member from Laverne and Shirley, Michael McKean still has an active movie and TV career. At the time of writing, he's working on Spinal Tap 2, reprising his role as David St. Hubbins from the 1984 original. McKean has a number of notable roles beyond playing Lenny in Laverne and Shirley, including Chuck McGill in Better Call Saul, which earned him a Primetime Emmy nomination in 2019, David L. Lander as Andrew Squiggy Squigman. Died aged 73 due to multiple sclerosis complications. Born June 22, 1947, died December 4, 2020. In Laverne and Shirley, David L. Lander played Squiggy in Laverne and Shirley, one half of the goofy duo with Michael McKean's Lenny. His characteristic way of saying hello every time he entered a room became one of the defining running gags in the sitcom. He's a greaser like Lenny too, and Lander's chemistry with McKean helped to cement Squiggy as a fan-favorite character. Where David L. Lander is now, after Laverne and Shirley concluded in 1983, David L. Lander had an incredibly active career on both big and small screens. While best known for playing Squiggy, a role he reprised in multiple other shows, he also had other notable roles including Elvis Krasewski in the 1990s crime show Pacific Blue. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the mid-1980s, David L. Lander sadly passed away from complications caused by the condition in 2020. He was aged 73 at the time. Penny Marshall as Laverne DeFazio. Died age 75 due to a cardiac arrest. Born October 15, 1943, died December 17, 2018. In Laverne and Shirley, playing Laverne in Laverne and Shirley was a career-defining role for Penny Marshall. She first appeared as Laverne in an episode of Happy Days alongside Cindy Williams as Shirley, and the pair proved to be so popular that Laverne and Shirley was optioned as its own show shortly after. The no-nonsense Shirley was an incredibly endearing character, with viewers falling in love both with her sharp tongue and distinct Brooklyn accent. Where Penny Marshall is now, following Laverne and Shirley, Penny Marshall went on to have a hugely successful career, not only TV but in movies too. She was known just as much for her directing talents as well as acting, helming the likes of 1988's Big with Tom Hanks and 1992's A League of Their Own. Penny Marshall passed away in 2018 at age 75, with her death attributed to a cardiac arrest linked to cardiopulmonary failure and type 1 diabetes complications. Cindy Williams as Shirley Feeney. Died age 75 from a short illness. Born August 22, 1947, died January 25, 2023. In Laverne and Shirley, alongside Penny Marshall as Laverne, Cindy Williams' appearance in Happy Days as Shirley helped secure the future of Laverne and Shirley as its own show. As a counterbalance to the tough-talking Laverne, Shirley was a happy-go-lucky and cheery individual, although also had a strong, shy and sensitive side. Williams' performance was especially notable when sharing scenes with Pat Carroll, who played Shirley's mom, Lily, as the pair had impeccable chemistry. Where Cindy Williams is now, much like co-star Penny Marshall, being part of the Laverne and Shirley cast helped secure Cindy Williams a successful acting career, including on the big screen. Prior to Laverne and Shirley she had appeared in the likes of George Lucas's American Graffiti in 1973, and Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation the following year. She was incredibly active until the 2010s, though from there she gradually took on few roles. Cindy Williams died at age 75 in 2023 following a short illness.